Good afternoon, race fans. We are here at legendary Fairbury Speedway, Fairbury, Illinois. As you can hear, cars are going to tech right now as part of this great 30th annual Prairie Dirt Classic. We finally get to talk to the man that made this weekend possible with all his crew and all the resources at his disposal. We're talking about Matt Curl. Matt, you have given these race fans the 30th annual edition, probably their best ever. Facilities gorgeous, racetracks perfect. Food is in place, vendors are here, camping, on and on and on. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Rick. Thanks to the World of Outlaws, Morton Buildings, our Bank of Pontiac for all of our continued support to make the 30th annual edition of the Prairie Dirt Classic something special. We've had an incredible week. The weather's been absolutely fantastic. The car count, a record count here at the Fairbury Speedway, 72 late models. Had a chance to get a little bit of sleep last night. Usually Saturdays are the best day of the week because everybody's in, and we were just doing a few things to get things kind of settled down for our big day. And I had a chance to drive around the grounds and see everybody and talk, and it was electric at like 10 a.m. this morning, and the vibe was incredible. And I can't say enough for all my crew. Yes. What we've kind of built this year and kind of been a part of. Has just been awesome. It's just unbelievable. Yeah,
and you have a volunteer crew for the most part here. They put their own time in and work for you hard. 1990, Snooky Dame takes the first ever Prairie Dirt Classic. Here we are 30 years later, and this race continues to grow. A lot of races sometimes reach a stale point. It's never been that here. What's the secret to Falls?
Well, I've been very fortunate. I've seen every Prairie Dirt Classic. So I've seen the Snooky Dames and the Kevin Weavers and the Billy Drakes how about Billy Drake? He is continuing fifth last year. He is in a perfect position to really be a contender here tomorrow night. But more importantly, we've seen just the generations of race car drivers come through the ranks at Fairbury. And then once we went with the World of Outlaws back in 2013, signed them on and worked with Tim and Tom, and then we went through that next couple years, we've really developed into a special event, a destination, and we're really proud of that. When it's all said and done, though, that racetrack out there provides that racy atmosphere. And if you don't have a racy racetrack, you're not going to get fans to come back every year. We provided that for the fans, and I think that's the bottom line is fans just love to see the racing.
Well, you touched on a key word, atmosphere. A lot of races are that. They're races. Some events are events. This is an atmosphere. You have to take this in. You have to breathe it in when you come to Fairbury. The campers out there, campers in the backstretch. The midway is full of food and vendors with T-shirts. But it's all part of you and the crew around you because each person has to dance in your choreographed play, and they're doing it perfect.
Yeah, we've spent months and months, and all the promoters around the country can contest that it just takes planning and hard work. And we've had a number of meetings preparing for the Prairie Dirt Classic, and honestly, they've executed it perfectly. The World of Outlaws coming in to sanction our Prairie Dirt Classic. Casey and his team has been spectacular. Sam and the Summit Modifieds and Jim Greenleaf with Summit Racing Equipment. What a fantastic summer series that we can host the championship of here. And, putting all that together and choreographing, what we have for a full event, it's kind of an honor. When we had a chance, Gunnar and I did back in fall of 2012, we sat at PRI, we're like, what's our long-term visions? These were the visions. It's just sometimes it's hard to get that reality to get there. We worked hard, we were able to put that in place, and I'm really proud. I know Gunnar is, and everybody of what we've been able to build. And I'm really happy for the fans and the drivers. This is a spectacular weekend and something that tomorrow morning I'll sleep pretty well.
You touched on another thing I was going to hit on. The race is over tonight, get to sleep in tomorrow, go to church, have a day off. So do the preparations for the 31st annual start Monday?
Absolutely, there's no kidding. I had a chance to get all of our general mission seating in. We will be a sellout tonight. Sometime during the night, Fairbury Speedway will hold its capacity, standing room only, and that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see what this has been a part about. The future is bright. Yes. There's going to be a lot of exciting things on the horizon for the Fairbury Speedway. Our reserve ticket people and the Fairbury Speedway. So look for that down the road.
This is an event that's only going to keep growing. Normally, we close this interview off with me in the picture. Today, it all belongs to Matt Curl. That is Fairbury's favorite son you're looking at. He is the reason that all these people work so hard. One of the greatest promoters in all of dirt racing. Matt, thank you so much for coming on board. I know you're busy right now, and all of us have work to do, but we just wanted to say, on part of the World of Outlaws World Racing Group, thank you so much for, again, hosting the World of Outlaws for this prestigious Crown Jewel event.
No doubt, Rick. Thank you very much. Thanks to all the fans, the crews, and especially World of Outlaw Morton Buildings Late Models for being, such instrumental to our Prairie Dirt Classic. Our title sponsor, Bank of Pontiac, Bob and Bill and Andrew and the entire team, just absolutely fantastic. What a partnership! And thank you very much. And let's go racing.
Matt Curl from Fairbury Speedway does things the right way, and it shows.